Well, howdy, 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 y'all. Teresa here. And just me. Me and the critters. I got the Charlie man right here next to me. Oh, this poor guy looks like he needs to confess, doesn't he? There we go. Ooh, poor guy. Right there. You know this head right here? I had my blind open a couple of days ago. And like I said, we have neighbors on either side of it now. And there's a single guy from Canada that's right next to us. And he's walking past. And he looks up. And all I hear is, "Oh, crap!" And he goes in his trailer. And I see him peek out the door. And then go back in. And he peeks out again. Goes back in. I'm kind of a jokester. And I do that on purpose. I used to even do that when I was a teenager. My dad would get mad. I had this wig that had kind of hair similar to this. Like an old man wig or mask with the warts and everything. I would put that on and drive around in my car. Okay, I've never been normal, people. And this was not Halloween time. And one day, my dad's driving down the street. Of course, he recognizes my car. And he looked. Woo! Did I get in trouble by him when I got home later that night? Oh, doggy. Of course, back in those days, did not have cell phones. So that saved me, that spared me for a little bit. You can kind of put that stuff off because they couldn't get a hold of you till you got home. So, anyway, it's November 3rd, 2016. It is Thursday afternoon already. It is 12:47 p.m. on this beautiful, beautiful sunny day here in Florida. It is 78 degrees. Real feel is 82. The high will be 84. The low will be 62. And it is just beautiful. I just watered all my plants outside. And they're all doing wonderful. My begonias are still going strong. My assorted mints going great. I got some what I normally would call house plants when I lived in Wyoming. But here you can grow them outside year round. Like my philodendron, and I have a wandering Jew, I think it's called. And those are doing great. I never in my life thought I'd just be able to throw like tomato seeds in a pot and just have them grow and be beautiful. And so all of my vegetables are doing great. I never did get any of the strawberry, raspberries, or blackberry seeds. But I wondered if they were too old and stuff. And they evidently were. But that's okay. But everything's going great. I can't wait until we do get into a home where I'd be able to plant a garden and stuff. That would be so nice. But yeah, every other day I water everything. So yeah, I really enjoy that. Let me get my cheat notebook. Where's my cheat notebook, Charlie? What'd you do with it? There it is. Charlie's right here next to me. Let me show you guys the Charlies in a minute. Bring this down. Yep. You can't quite see him. Everybody say hi to Charlie. Are you being stuck up again, Charlie? Hi. We love you. That's where he'll lay all the time. Right, Charlie man? Oh, big baby. Big beluga head. Right there. Right, Charlie man? Right? Right? This is actually where I sleep. This folds down, this whole couch. So that's my bed for now. Alrighty. Let's get back on this. Ugh. I hate shirts at the neck. Like, I'm always pulling on them. I don't know. I assume other people are that way too. Yesterday I did take a nap when Brad went to work. And I felt kind of bad, but I was so darn tired. And we had been running and gunning and stuff. And like I said, with my asthma flaring up some, it makes you a little more tired, asthma and the allergies. So, like everybody else. So, excuse me. So I was tired, and I did lay down for about an hour. took a little bit of a nap. And then I cleaned house. I dusted and vacuumed and did windows and bathroom area and, you know, dishes and all that fun kind of stuff. And then I had made some soup. I had a bowl of that for dinner. It's always such a chore, though, cooking in an RV for us anyway, because you've got to, like I said, you got to move 10 things to do one thing. And so, you know, you get tired of having to move stuff off the stove so you cook. And I know. I think it was just, you know, so sick of living here in this RV that, yeah. I loomed. And I did finish off this shawl. Y'all. And, except for I haven't fringed it yet. I do have to fringe it. I'll show you, since it's so long, the midway point. So, just like this, and then this other side. And like I said, I haven't worked any loose ends in yet. So, but yeah, very happy with it. So, I really love this scalloped edge that you probably won't really see when it is much, because once I do the fringes on that side, you know, on those edges, I do them on those points. And I think I'm going to do a pretty heavy fringe. I think it's going to be like a 6 strand. It's going to be that off-white that's actually that color right there. But yeah, I'm very happy with how it turned out. I'm going to put it on Etsy in the next couple of days. I'm really wondering about Etsy, though. I'm really very discouraged of not having any orders really come through, and you know, you're charged a fee, though it is a nominal fee. But you know, it's just reflective of how bad the economy is right now. The economy really is bad. And no, I haven't been promoting the heck out of it, because I haven't been putting a lot of new stuff on, because I do have 90 items, I think, on there right now. So, but if you guys, or if any of you are thinking about ordering, you probably want to start ordering early, because with the carpal tunnel, I do have to go a bit slower, and I do need to have time to complete if it's a custom order. Now, if it's an order that's already finished, and all you have to do if you're questioning that is just message me and I get right back to you. But then there's no problem, of course. So anyway, that's all that's going on with that. You know, Brad always says he doesn't care if I, you know, how much I sell or not, as long as I'm enjoying doing it, and that's so true. I did order last night some of the phone chargers, because we just been buying the real cheap ones from Dollar Tree and stuff, and it shows, and they don't really stay in your phone to charge and stuff. So I did order some new ones last night, that and a few new wall chargers, because that's usually how we charge. And, you know, because if you have a laptop, like our laptop has 3 USB ports, all of them are being used, and that's without charging and putting anything into charge. Because like right now I have two Wi-Fi boosters going. I have the Netflix and I have the Bear Extender going. Both of those going to bring in enough. And then the other USB port has the I don't know what you call it, but it's got the little plug-in for my mouse, so my wireless mouse will work. But I'm excited. Though that all came to like $12.50 altogether, free shipping. So, and I think it's like 5 or 6 of the USB charger cables, and then 2 of the dual port wall adapters. So it needed to be done. I wanted to get some lotion but I am not having luck finding what I want. I want a lotion that's a vanilla. And I also want one that is a mint. Because I don't have any more of those two kinds. Now the mint kind, it can be eucalyptus mint, peppermint, I don't care. It can be mint with something else. As long as it's not a floral. Because, I mean, lavender's fine. If it's lavender mint, that's fine. But I use that when I rub Brad's feet a lot, too. And then the vanilla, because, it's a good base lotion for me. And I was going to try and make some lotion. I've seen some DIY videos and stuff. But, you have to use some vitamin E oil. And then, you can't have that stuff sit for very long because then it may spoil. And I don't have the knowledge or the expertise to be making it. And once I figured out the cost of buying the base lotion, the unscented base lotion and the vitamin E and stuff, it's like it really wasn't cost effective for me, the little bit that I was going to be making. So, yeah, so if you guys know of any good base vanilla lotion that's inexpensive and a mint also, please let me know, because I've been looking on eBay. I haven't looked on Amazon yet. I looked at Walmart and I could not find hardly any scented lotions right now. Now I know in a month or so they'll have gift packs galore. So anyway, today I have to work on I need to write some thank you cards and some general cards. So I'm going to be working on that, and then I've got a couple packages to get ready. So, Terry and Linda, your packages didn't go out today. They're going to go out tomorrow because we're having the Jeep fixed. They didn't get the serpentine belt in time to have it fixed yesterday on the Jeep. That's where Brad is right now, because it came in really late, and then our mechanic had another function he needed to go to that evening, because God forbid he'd have his own personal life. And then, so Brad is going and having that done right now. So that means that tomorrow I need to be able to do the mailing, and I need to go into Crawfordville and pick up some prescriptions and stuff. We did the cat litter box. Isn't that exciting? I have no idea what I'm making for dinner. I'm kind of at a loss. So, I figured out something. Brad's going to have, like, some goulash. My topic for today is don't beg to be included. And that includes family. As we age and stuff, I'm sure other women my age have noticed that, especially if you've been a homemaker or been deemed by your family to not have been ultra successful in their definition, it's kind of like you guys all love, or most of you guys love, my knitwear I do, and you love my artwork. To my family, it's like, I mean, I can give my family the same kind of scarf or shawl, and I may never even hear a thank you. I'm tired of running around trying to interact with family members that always say they don't have time. And yes, I understand these people are busy. We raise kids too. But you get tired of that, and it's like, I'm not going to keep running around begging to be included as a family member when there is never any time. I never hear from most of our family at all. And you get tired of being the one to try, contacting and stuff. So all I can do is just leave the door open and say, I'm sorry you're so busy, but if you ever get any time, or you ever want to talk to your mom, or you ever want to talk to, this family member, then my door's open. You know my number. kind of a sad thing, you know. I mean, but it's life, and we all go through it, and we all know that our children are now adults and busy and everything. But you know, I don't want to impede on their life, but I would like to be somewhat included. I would like to know about, you know, their triumphs and trials, and you know, other family members too. You just never hear it, and you look. Sad thing is, you look back and you realize it's been years. It's been years, and I know we all say, you know, don't wait because you never, you know, tomorrow is never guaranteed and stuff. But you know, so many people do, but you can't make them. You can't make them. I mean, you know, I feel like sometimes I run around with my head cut off trying to get, you know, even find out how anybody in the family is doing, and it's like I'm just done. I'm exhausted. Nobody is asking us how we're doing. I mean, thank God for my friends here, you know, and I do have a small amount of family that does, you know, but otherwise you would just feel invisible. I guess that's my whole thing, feeling invisible, you know, and stuff. And, you know, Cheryl Coyote was talking about how when you get to be a certain age, a woman, you know, and stuff, that you don't realize that maybe your sexual appeal has gone, and, you know, you're never, you know, the magazine article striving for that perfect body or whatever, that's kind of, you know, you're no longer in your prime. And for so many of us, then we feel invisible, though, you know. I mean, especially if we are where we are homemakers. And, I mean, what is my identity? What is my identity? Do I have an identity? It's like that. I've been having so much trouble finding time to paint. It's not so much that, but now that Brad's working actually this week ending up with over 40 hours. But now that he's working, you know, of course, I am doing, you know, 95% of all the stuff here. And that's just the way it goes, and that's the way it should be. But then that means I don't have near as much time. And, you know, like in the afternoon, since he works nights, he likes to take a nap. So I try to keep it very quiet and stuff. And I know you're saying, and I just realized that, how noisy can painting be while your husband's napping? You're right. Alright, I need to have all you guys prod me to get off my butt and start painting again. I go through these periods where I feel like I'm afraid to paint because it might not turn out well. Seriously. And what's the definition of a painting turning out well? Because when one person would say a painting is just horrible and horseshit, another painting thinks it's the next Van Gogh. So, you're right, okay, I know, okay. There's no excuse why I haven't been painting. That was a stupid excuse, you're right. Yes, and I did say I was going to paint more because the carpal tunnel means I have to loom less. You're right, okay? And yes, I did say that I know that there's not very many of my paintings on Etsy right now because all the other ones have been sold, so you're right, okay? All right, I will. Okay, yes, I will. Tonight, I will paint, okay? I will. I'm sorry. You're right. Thank you. Sometimes I need to be lined out about feeble excuses to why I'm not painting. I have no excuse to why I'm not painting except for fear. Fear that it won't turn out well. And I struggled with that all throughout being an artist, which I've always been an artist, even as a child and stuff, but especially as I get older, it's like fear, and it's even kept me locked in not creating for years. So you're right. And then you heard the ice maker drop its ice. But yes, you're right. Okay, there's no excuse. I'm sorry. I'm so glad you guys don't fall for my horseshit thing. But yeah, I do need to do that. And, you know, one of the things, I mean, like I said, when you realize that your sexuality, because I'm never going to dress up, not that I ever really was, and I guess maybe then you realize too that I never was a sexual diva, you know, or, you know, this sexy bombshell or anything, you know, even though your husband tells you 20 times a day you are, you know, but it's like, you know, you think, well, okay, coming to terms with how you really are now. Because you're no longer in your 20s, your 30s, or your 40s, and now you're in your 50s, and, you know, now you're done raising kids, and, you know, it's up to your children whether or not they want to include you in their life, and, you know, and even if they do, you can't just hang on their shirt tails to have an identity. I guess it's creating your own identity. And see how my mind just rambles, and you guys are like, holy crap sacks. Yes, I know. But, yeah. Just kind of finding my own place. I am this afternoon going to go over and chinwag with my neighbor. We're going to meet over here in this covered pavilion and just chit-chat for a while, which I'm looking forward to. And Brad's going to be home, so he can be in here in the RV with the dogs, so they're not raising heck the whole time while we're talking. And just some girly time, and I'm really excited about that. So is she. So, that's all good. So, but yeah, I do need to get with the artwork. One thing that does, in my defense, it does prevent me sometimes from doing as much artwork as having to dig everything out. Like I said, to do one thing in this RV, you've got to move 10 other things. So what something might take you a few minutes to do is going to take you a half hour, literally. So, but we're working on that. We're hoping that, excuse me, not this month, but the next 3 or 4 months, that start looking at places to rent or rent to own. I'm excited about that. I really want to get out of here. So, I hope everybody's having a great day. Can you believe it's almost Friday again? It is. It is. I have to have Brad contact the vet's office too, because CJ's cremation should, I know they're supposed to be ready for pickup starting today. So maybe we can go pick her up tomorrow. Bring our little girl home. That's always hard for me when you pick them up. You know, when they're in a little tin can thing. Put her with the other ones. We've got Angus and Max. You know, so. The other night I was being goofy and singing here in the RV, and I stopped, and I told Brad I had to stop, and he goes, well, why? And I said, because my buddy's not here to chime in, and he thought I meant Angus, because it used to be, and I mean, I always goof around with singing, because I can't sing worth a crap, and I know it, but when I was singing, and I would hit certain notes, Angus, our blue heeling mix, he would start howling. Well, CJ got to that way, too, where, you know, and all I had to do was you know, after what she had to say, and she would howl and stuff, and she got to the point where she would do that when I was singing, and last night it was like, you know, I miss her, but she's in a better place, and I'm happy for that. Happy for that. So, anyway, hope everybody's having a great day, and I love you guys, and I think you guys are awesome, and I do share your friendship, and I hope, I'm not guaranteeing it, but I hope that I will sit down tonight and answer comments. I know I have a ton. So, it's not that I don't care or anything, and I do read them all. It's just sitting down to answer them all, you know, or answer most of them. Like, if you posted on 3 or 4 of my videos, I might just answer one comment and just kind of roll it all into one. So, you know, please don't be offended. I do go through and like every one of them. So, you know. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go, and I hope you guys have a great day. We will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.